right, shalom, shalom. All right, as always, before I get started, I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, waking up the hopeful elect. This is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by Camp. And today, this video is going to be entitled, Wakanda is Not Forever. All right, and it's pursuant to, the death, right, of the star or the actor that played Black Panther. All right, Chadwick, bro. I don't even know how you say his name, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about. The Black Panther dude, right? Wakanda is forever, right? That was the mantra of the movie, right? So you had a lot of our people buying into that fictional story, right? I even remember, when the movie came out, right? Jake showing up, showing out, showing their support, right? Dressed up in a African, garb or whatever, thinking they African, thinking they black, all right? But what about being an Israelite, all right? What about the kingdom of heaven being forever, right? That's the only kingdom, all right, that's gonna last, all right, forever and ever, not Wakanda, all right? Hey, the Lord, he showed a bold example, right, in the death of this guy Chadwick, right? The Lord, he had to kill that spirit of being black, right? Had to kill that, all right? Because see, a lot of our people they take on that way of thinking, right, of being black, with some type of pride. They actually have pride in being called black. Oh, I'm black, and they say it with a sense of pride. Oh, I'm African American. No, you're not. All right? You're not. All right? You're an Israelite. All right? That's stuck in the American way of, with American ideals in mind. Hey, you're a Hebrew American, if you will. But anyway, not to strive off point. Hey, the only place that's going to be forever is the kingdom of heaven. All right? So, real quick, I want to touch this. This is Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Who are the saints? The saints are the so-called Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans of today. All right, those people, bloodline, lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, those were our forefathers. Those are our forefathers. All right, so you would be an Israelite by nationality. All right, and the language that you spoke was Hebrew. All right, which now in the movie Wakanda, or should I say Black Panther? All right, they showed some inklings of that. They had, I just remember, bro, I forget the scenes, but I kind of remember them putting like some Hebrew characters in the movie and this and that, because simply put, Esau, he sprinkles truth in just about everything, but it's seasoned with lies. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you some truth. He got to tell you the truth. But it be speckled with so many lies that you can't, if you don't have the spirit of discernment, all right? And you got the spirit of the Most High working with you, you don't know what's the truth or what's the lie. So that's why us being men of the Lord willing, anything we see here, all right, especially dealing with these movies and shows, all right, we filter them through the scriptures, all right? Whatever sticks to the wall, sticks to the wall, so to say. But I kind of remember that movie touching on the Hebrew in some fashion, because basically, all right, these elites understand and know, all right, we're the real Superman, we're the real action heroes, right? We're the real people that's going to get that power, in that day, Lord will. All right, we're the ones that's promised that. All right, these other nations, they don't have those promises. All right, they don't have a promise of a kingdom coming for them. All right, to be set up and to be set up as kings and priests, as rulers, as people of authority. All right, they don't have that in their future. All right, they don't have those promises given to them. As far as these other nations outside of the so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. All right, those are the only ones that's promised that. So when you see a lot of these superhero movies, all right, even though they may be showing a so-called white man, but the spirit of that character actually is an Israelite. It goes back to Israel, all right, in some way. Trust and know that, all right. They get a lot of their ideas from the scriptures, all right. That's all right. These directors, they don't have that much of imagination. All right. They use the scriptures to come up with, speaking points, stories and this, that, and the third. All right. But going back to Daniel, this is Daniel 7:18. Say, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom, and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So, hey, not only are we going to take the kingdom from these devils, all right, by way of Yahweh, Shai, but, hey, we're going to possess it. I mean, hey, when you possess, you own, all right, you own it, all right. All right, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, all right, pursuant to Romans 8:17, I believe, all right, that we're going to be joint heirs, all right, so whatever, all right, whatever Yahweh Shai gets, our big brother gets, all right, hey, we going to get, all right, the Lord is going to share, the kingdom, all right, he's going to let us partake in the fruits of the kingdom along with him, So, hey, the only place that's forever is the kingdom of heaven. All right? Quick precept, I want to bounce off of that. This is Psalms 149. All right? Let's see. I will start at... I'm going to start at the top. It says, praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Going back to Chadwick, right? He was really looked at as a king, even though it was just a character. He was looked at as a king, as a person of authority. He gave, right, a lot of our people inspiration, because, right, prior to the Black Panther role, you never really had a black hero, if you will, that's really out on the forefront. I mean, prior to that, what you had, Blade, right? But with Black Panther, it's different because, right, he's a king of his nation, right? He has this whole technological city and this and that, vibranium, all this, right? Which really, really all that goes back to Israel. But see, our people don't, all right, when they see these images, they don't have Israel in mind. They don't have the kingdom of heaven in mind. All right? They literally believe in a Wakanda, They believe in some type of utopia that they can have right here and now. Something that they think they can build. They can build right here, all right, on this side. And that's not the case. Even so much so you got this guy, Akon. I don't know if he's Israelite or not, but he's taking it upon himself to build his own city, right? With, hey, Hey, man, that's just a lot of vain. That's vain. All right, because hey, the Lord about to clean the earth, right, with fire. So you building a city up, all right, you're not gonna get no points for that. All right, you're not gonna get no clout, if you will. All right, and that's because hey, the Lord wants you to fear Him. All right, to what I want to say, to look towards Him, to depend on Him. All right, you got our people want to build cities and depend on themselves. Right, you want to forget about slavery and just nah. The Lord don't forget. He don't forgive either, especially our enemies. All right, the Lord ain't gonna just let the wicked just get off, just do us dirty, and just join hand in hand with us in the kingdom. Like, that's madness. All right, the Lord deals with judgment, But again, the Lord had to, He had to take the soul of Chadwick because hey, the Lord has to basically make He's making a statement. Right? It's showing you that, hey, all this stuff is vain, it's fictional, it's not real. All right? The real kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, all right, that's the place that's going to be forever, that's going to continue on and on, right, with the Israelites on top. All right? We're not going to have to seek no equal rights. All right? We ain't going to have to look over our shoulder. We ain't going to have any fear of these nations. All right? All right? We're going to literally dominate. All right? When you go into the word dominion, right, you get dominate from that. Meaning, hey, we gonna be the ones that run things. All right. Jumping down, it says, let them praise His name in the dance. Let him sing praises unto Him with the timbrel and harp. For Yahweh take a pleasure in His people. God. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. God, hey, you ain't gonna have no Edomites telling us to shut up, be quiet. All right? No 23-1 lockdown. And all right? Hey, we gonna have a voice. All right? And hey, we gonna let it be known. You gonna know. We ain't gonna have to speak. You gonna feel the spirit on us. All right, you're going to feel that power, all right, popping off us, where the other nations, they not even going to try it. Although, yet they are going to try it because, hey, the Lord got to keep things interesting. You got to keep us busy, so to say, give us something to do, right? Which is going to be, judging and checking these other nations. All right, ruler with a rod of iron, retribution, right? It says, let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all His saints. Praise ye Yahweh. Come. All right, real quick, just land back on that. That's what the saints are patiently waiting for, right? For the Lord to give us that power, to give us the go ahead, because we can't do nothing without Him. All right, that's what the scriptures say: to wait ye upon me. We can't make a move until the Lord say move. All right, so never will we try on this side to raise up against Esau or any of these other nations on a carnal level, because one, we understand that's not our blessing, right? We weren't blessed with the sword, right? We don't know what we're doing with that. That's why Jake missed at everything he aimed at, right? He don't know what to do with a gun, all right? It's not in his spirit to have that. Our spirit, all right, or our blessing is the spiritual sword, i.e. the Bible, the word of the Lord. All right, that's what we tote around, if you will. All right. So hey, Wakanda is not forever, but the kingdom of heaven is. So, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the icon that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.